everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Jen, and today we are going to be watching Andor episode 11. I can't believe it, it's finally here. Now I just got to warn you, there are going to be some cuts in this video. Why? Because I don't want to anger the YouTube or Disney gods. Okay, that's why there's going to be some cuts. I have my cup of caf, as always. Whatever you got. Cheers, let's get this started. I can't believe we are finally here. I'm scared. I'm excited, but a little nervous. It's like the sound of the bell, right? On Ferrix. It's kind of like it's building, it's hopeful. There also is like some sad notes to it though too. But then it's starting to come to a crescendo. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Maybe it's symbolic of people coming together. Ooh. Oh, guy. Oh, no. It's not good. It's rock climbing. Oh, that's a great shot. I feel like this is a metaphor for kind of all of our characters at this point. Like, hang on. We're almost there. We're going to be all right.
We'll save it for Cassia, okay? She would have wanted it that way. It's heartbreaking. What about the droid?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Marva.
We're gonna take her out in a minute if you want to say goodbye. I'll have them clear the room if you want to be alone.
I don't want to be alone. I want Mama.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Tony Gilroy, you're gonna make me cry at 9 in the morning, please.
I can go with you.
Jess?
Right here.
B's gonna help you.
This scene feels so real. They have given this droid, B2EMO, so much personality. I mean, he's so childlike. And I think it's because he's not doing beeps and boops like a BB-8 or an R2. Even though those two droids have a lot of personality as well, there is something much more, oh no, oh no. There is something much more human. Mechanical whimper. I'm sad that we didn't get a Fiona Shaw death scene, but I'm also happy because I know I'd be even more wrecked. We know what this is going to do to Cassian. And there's Cinta. I'm sure she'll report it back to Vel.
Someone you know?
Just started last week.
I don't trust this guy. This guy, who is this guy? Probably like an Imperial spy or something. Okay, all right. We're finally getting a nice close-up of some aliens. It says, the subtitles say that they're speaking Narkinian, so I'm assuming that the species, they are Narkinians.
It's a quad jumper.
Quad jumper, okay. The quad jumper, I think we first saw it in The Force Awakens. You guys aren't gonna make it like this. What kind of...
Just move the body.
Tell me we are watching this.
See, I'm sure it is that guy that we saw reporting back.
The dead are bricked. They mix your ashes with mortar and local stone dust, put your name on and fire it up. You become a block of Ferrix brick.
And then what?
They find you a wall.
That's actually kind of beautiful.
One for each of us, Greedy.
Hey, doesn't he sound like Dexter Jettster?
No biggie dinner tonight, like past times.
No biggie dinner.
Let's stop the Empire. They not be killing ye. Nay, today.
I love that. I love that these,
To be jumping quickly.
that they're showing other species in the galaxy that hate the Empire as well. It's a small action to let them go, but it's a way to say F you to the Empire. And even though not everyone is actively standing up to the Empire, this could be their way of doing that. Clea is actually restoring, cleaning an artifact. The level of detail on this show is like, I mean, look at all those pieces of machinery. I mean, can you imagine like designing all of that? That is just, the prop design is on another level. And the set design is just like, it's perfect, immaculate.
Are we alone?
I love how they're framing the shot. Look at how much space is on either side of them.
We have rules for a reason. You don't seem to understand that.
I don't trust Clea. I really don't trust her.
I gave him Aldani. What have you done lately?
Oh, is she gonna give a monologue like Luthen? What if I sacrificed
I don't
everything?
have lately.
Oh.
I have always.
Oh.
I've a constant blur of plates spinning and knives on the floor and needy, panicked faces at the window, of which you are but one of many.
The power dynamic between these two is really fascinating. The reason why I don't trust Clea is because I'm not sure if her motives are about like self-preservation or if it's just because she's so committed to the rebellion and she believes that everything must be done in order to save the rebellion, or is it really just to save herself and Luthen? Maybe it's a combination of both. This guy, this guy, this guy. Another person I don't trust. Clearly an Imperial spy. Her empty bed.
Hey, time to go.
Go where?
Back to my place. I have work in the morning.
I'm charging.
You've been there all day.
B2 is depressed.
I'll take the afternoon off. We'll come back tomorrow. She's not here, B. She's in the stone mill.
I can't do this. This is so upsetting.
I can wait to make sure.
I can't leave you here alone. She wouldn't want that.
You could stay.
Stay, Brasso. He needs you.
One night.
I'm so amazed with how emotional this droid is getting me. I mean, it's just... Oh, dear, Bix. Oh, my goodness, she can't even walk. I mean, you have to wonder how many times they tortured her. I'm sure not just the ones that we saw. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The makeup. Wow.
I expect an honest
That is
answer.
very, very real
If I'm
looking.
not sure it's the truth, I'll have to call back Dr. Gorst.
Adria Arjona is so great. She's so conflicted and she's so broken and literally beaten down, but she can't sell out her friend.
Safe in the knot, in the binding.
That is a little creepy.
I thought this was over.
It's back. We're not following the trends.
Hmm.
It's weird. It's stronger here than it is at head.
Oh,
Don't tell me you're taking proposals.
she is. Kind of.
I'm in so much trouble, Val.
It's interesting that Lita is in some sense rebelling against Mon Mothma by going back to the old Chandrilan traditions and cultures. And it will help Mon Mothma later on, because if Lita doesn't mind getting married to Davos Golden Sun, well then Mon Mothma can get the money that she needs to fund the rebellion. So a win-win, kind of.
I did what I could. I pulled everything I could access up the hill into the main account.
Mon Mothma's posture, even her hair is kind of fallen, which I think is reflects where she is right now.
How much is missing?
400,000.
And they're looking into this when?
Soon.
What is she gonna do? I think it's so smart that they made Vel Mon Mothma's cousin, because it really ups the stakes. It makes Vel that much more invested in wanting to help Mon Mothma. Lita, you're gonna have to get married. I'm sorry, but there's no other way. And you know, you are interested in the Chandrilan culture. We found someone for you. He's 14. Oh God, can you imagine? Oh, Genevieve O'Reilly has been phenomenal in this series. She is so great. I do hope she gets, oh, Edie's hair, I love it.
Hello, Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant Linus Mosk, that's right.
I can barely hear you.
Yes! Moana 1! Still here!
speak clearly.
Indeed. Been a bit rugged for me lately, but you know, we're marching onwards.
I love him. Everyone is talking about Marva, and all of our characters are going to end up at that funeral.
Yes,
Probably in the
that's
next
it.
episode.
You might show up at the funeral.
Yeah.
I knew you'd want to.
It's like a Zoom call. Ah! Or my FaceTime.
Triumphs have been vanquished.
Oh, she is a piece of work. She is a piece of work. Oh, he is motivated. Back on Niamos. Look at those blue pelican looking things. I'm sorry, what is that? Wait, hold on. What was that? Nemec's Manifesto. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted by this. Is this an Aki? And is there a child? What is that? I want to know about the night before. Can someone tell me about that, please? I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted by this love affair that he has. Adrio Tutu.
Please, das.
Good to know.
It's like my toddler. In a mood.
It's taking a long time coming back to me, so.
A lot has happened, Saw, since you made this decision.
You're willing to burn him.
You're the random factor.
It's 30 men.
Plus Krieger.
So you know his doom.
It's interesting because we've always kind of seen Saw as a real extremist, but quite frankly, Luthen is even more extreme.
It was me instead of Krieger. What would you do?
Krieger doesn't know me. I'm not vulnerable.
There are so many different layers within this rebellion so that Luthen is basically protected.
Who is it?
It's Tubes.
Kiss a chico.
He's like, hey man, I'm just standing there. Oh, this is really interesting because by the time that we see Saw in Rogue One, he is so paranoid, right? That's why he has Borgullet, to find out who is lying to him, who is really telling the truth. So this scene is very important because it establishes the Saw that we see in Rogue One.
If I were ISB Saw, why wouldn't I just send you out there with it?
The rebels have woken up a sleeping giant at this point, right? And so Luthen has no choice. He has no choice but to let Krieger and his men die. That way the giant will go back to sleep, in theory. What would you do, right? What would anyone do?
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
I call it war.
Let's call it war.
We saw it in the trailer. Right. And in some sense, for him being able to justify how he could let these people die, it would have to be in a time of war, right?
We need that piece. We lose that and we'll have to close shop.
There's nothing more you can do.
That's never true.
It's a crowded market.
You need to think of the consequences of losing that piece to another collector.
This is all about, it's so interesting because Clea and Luthen are about self-preservation, protecting themselves. In some sense, Luthen has built this house of cards, and if they get that Cassian card, the whole tower will fall and he will die. So.
Luthen? Luthen?
A lot of bad connections. A lot of bad connections. And oh. Oh my gosh, what a shot. Okay, oh no. There is nothing like seeing the shot of an Imperial cruiser in Star Wars. Oh no.
How long on the ID?
In the queue, sir.
That's the first time we've actually seen Luthen give a concerned look. He is a little nervous.
What's he doing?
Oh,
Tractor force up 5. Does he think he can get away?
well, he's gonna try.
Baron Hallcraft. Countermeasures armed.
Punch it.
What is that?
Oh, I love when I see Imperials angry
Where's my airway?
and frustrated. I love the sound of TIE fighters. There's no better sound. not for our rebels. Wow. Wow. This is like a movie. This is so cinematic. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Oh, yes. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, look at that shot with the troopers in the background. Fantastic. The show, whoever's editing this show, bravo. Your transitions, everything phenomenal. Oh no.
I need to get a message to Marva, Andor.
Oh no, 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 no.
Cassian?
Don't. No names.
Is he gonna tell him?
Just let her know what I said.
Wait.
What?
Cass, I'm sorry. Your mother's dead.
Oh my gosh, Diego Luna is so great. You know you have a good actor when you cut to their reactions. Look at his body language, his posture. Here he is finally experiencing freedom, and yet he can't share this good news with Marva, and his whole life
You got through? It's okay?
has collapsed in this one moment.
Yeah. Everything okay?
Like a dream, right? How many do you think made it? How many of us made it out alive? Not enough.
Diego Luna is such a phenomenal actor that he does not have to speak. All you need is you can see everything in his eyes, in his posture.
Somebody's got to tell people what's happening back there. We need to split up. Double our chances.
That's a really
One of us has to
great
make it.
line.
People have to know what's going on.
This is inspiring Melshi to join the rebellion, which we'll see him in Rogue One. Oh. Cassian's staring off into the horizon. Why? I didn't bring my box of tissues, and I'm really regretting it. I think the biggest theme of this episode is the power of communication, the power of information. We see the rebels and the Imperials, they're spies all across the galaxy sharing this information. But now we see Melshi who's saying, the rest of the galaxy needs to know about what the Empire is doing. I love that there was a great action sequence in this episode with Luthen. Just really so cinematic, like I said. Let's just be real here. Like, this streaming series has a smaller budget than a Star Wars movie, and yet it looks every bit as good. B2 Emo. At first I thought B2 Emo was kind of like a pet, like a dog, very loyal, very eager. But in this episode, B2 Emo is clearly more like a child, and I don't want to cry again. Ah! What did you all think? Did you cry? Did you have a box of tissues? Were you prepared? Because I was not. Let me know. I can't believe it's almost over. But good news is we get a season 2, and then we know how it ends for Cassian. All right, I'm gonna start crying again.